Welcome to our channel, where today we delve into some of the most chilling, unexplainable 911 calls ever recorded. These are the calls that still haunt dispatchers, investigators, and everyone who has heard them. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, these incidents remain a mystery. Viewer discretion is advised. Our first call comes from a small town in Ohio. It's just past midnight when a frantic woman calls 911, reporting that there's a stranger in her house. The dispatcher tries to calm her down, but suddenly, the line goes dead. Police rush to the scene only to find the house completely empty. No sign of forced entry, and no sign of the caller. Despite extensive searches and investigations, the woman was never found. Who was the mysterious stranger, and why did the call end so abruptly? To this day, there are no answers. Next, we move to a case that has baffled detectives for years. In 2015, a 911 dispatcher received a call from a young girl who sounded distressed. She claimed she was trapped underwater in a car that had flipped into a river. The line was filled with garbled audio and the desperate sounds of water filling the car. Emergency responders quickly traced the call to a nearby river. When they arrived, they found a car submerged. However, when they pulled it out, they were stunned. The vehicle had already been underwater for days, and the girl inside had been deceased the entire time. So who was making that call? Some say it was a cry from beyond, while others believe it was a glitch in the system. But to this day, no one knows. Our next story takes place in a suburban neighborhood. One rainy night, a series of 911 calls came in from different residents, claiming they heard a baby crying outside. Dispatchers initially thought it was just an abandoned pet or an animal imitating the sound of a baby. But as the calls kept coming, a patrol officer was sent out to investigate. Despite searching the entire area, no baby was found. The cries continued for hours, and some residents even claimed to see shadows darting through their yards. The cries mysteriously stopped just before dawn. The strange incident has become a local legend, and while some think it's the work of a prankster, others believe something more sinister was at play. This next call is one that has terrified many. A young woman called 911 one night, claiming she could hear scratching sounds coming from inside her walls. She feared it might be an animal, or worse, a person. Dispatchers stayed on the line with her as she described the sounds growing louder and closer. Officers arrived on the scene, but when they entered her home, there was no one there. No evidence of anyone living in the walls, no signs of tampering. The young woman insisted she hadn't imagined it. Some say she may have experienced a breakdown, but others believe she encountered something beyond the explainable. Our final call comes from a highway late one evening. A 911 operator receives a call from a man saying he's being followed by someone on the road. He describes the car, its headlights flashing in the rearview mirror, the ominous feeling creeping over him. Just as he's about to reveal more details, the line goes silent. Officers later found his vehicle abandoned on the side of the road, doors open, but there was no trace of the caller or his pursuer. It's as if he simply vanished, and no one can explain who or what was chasing him. And there you have it, 5 haunting 911 calls that remain unexplained. These calls continue to fuel speculation, and they serve as chilling reminders of how thin the line can be between reality and the unknown. Did these people experience something supernatural, or were there logical explanations that were never uncovered? What do you think? Were these events simply coincidences, or is there something more lurking behind these calls? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more terrifying tales.